Hello Champions! Today we'll be breaking down the cards found in the starter decks. We will look at how many of each type a faction gets and what the rarity levels are. If you want a close-up card by card, then look for our individual faction specific card rundowns. As far as we know, the contents of the starters is fixed, so yours should look like ours. To start with, each starter contains a booster card. When the digital game is released, then you can scan this in to get some rewards, and pass it on to your friends for them to scan, and you both get rewards. And do note that every single card in your box is scannable, which includes these ones. Everyone gets a reference card, and the neat thing is that it only summarises the keywords that are found in your faction starter. So note that the Destruction faction will have no cards with heroic actions on, but they're the only deck to get cards with the support mechanic. But you will probably need to go to the rulebook to look up the occasional definition like rotate or expire. See how the two on the left have 6 keywords, and the two on the right have 7. Each deck contains 4 champions, which is the minimum number you need to play the game. They all have different points costs, but the total cost for each adds up to 17 points. Remember, you get to have a maximum of 20 points. Because every faction has a single point cost champion, you can easily swap this out if you get something a bit more expensive in your booster pack. Destruction and Death both have a pair of duplicate champions, which is the maximum number allowed in a deck. But in Chaos and Order, they are all unique. And rarity-wise, you all have 2 common, 1 uncommon and 1 rare, except Chaos, whose rare slot has an uncommon. But it is the highest points value of all the champions in the starters. And everyone gets 3 warrior champions and a single wizard, apart from Death, which has 2 warrior wizards, which count as both. Each deck contains 4 blessings, which is the minimum number you need to play the game. All of them are common, so you will no doubt see them frequently, but the ones on the left-hand side are exclusive to these starters and have the E symbol as their rarity. The most prolific type of card is the unit, and every starter has exactly 13 of them. You will have 5 pairs of commons, 1 single common, and an uncommon and a rare. Except of course if you are Chaos, who can't be expected to follow rules. Their uncommon is swapped out for a common. But once you see the Reckless Juggernaut, you won't care. Moving on to the spells, you only get 4, so your wizard may be twiddling their thumbs for a bit. You receive a pair of matching commons and an uncommon and a rare. Except if you're the Order player, whose uncommon slot is filled by a common. Ability-wise, there are 6 cards, 4 of which are different. There are 5 commons and a single uncommon. 1 pair of commons is for any, the other is for warriors, and your remaining are a combination of warrior, wizard or any, depending on your faction. That concludes your 31 faction-specific cards. To round things up to the 38 cards you need for a legal deck, everyone gets 7 neutral cards, and they have the same 7 in all starter boxes. You have a pair of common warrior abilities, a pair of common spells, and single uncommons of a spell, a warrior ability, and an any ability. And that's how your cards break down. In total, you get 1 exclusive card, 3 rare cards, 7 uncommon cards, and 27 commons. At least you do in the Destruction or Death boxes. Order decks receive 1 exclusive card, 3 rare cards, 6 uncommons, and 28 commons. They're losing an uncommon. Chaos decks receive 1 exclusive card, 2 rare cards, 7 common cards, and 28 commons. They're losing a rare. We're assuming these differences are to make sure each starter deck provides a balanced play experience out of the box. Don't forget to subscribe to our dedicated Champions Chronicle channel, as we'll be moving all of our Champions content over there in August. See you tomorrow, Champions! Or maybe sooner!